Your loop is running, it won't stop. Your laptop fan is screaming, congratulations, you just created an infinite loop. So today I'll show you how to stop, skip and pause your Python loops like a pro. If loops are engines, these are the brakes. In real cybersecurity tools, loops run millions of times, but smart programs know when to stop, what to ignore, and when to wait. That's exactly what break, continue, and pass do. So first let's talk about break, which is like you can say it is like emergency exit for your program. So what break does is break means I am done, get me out now. Okay, so let's learn about break using a example. Like let's write a program for the password. I know we already wrote multiple programs on password, but this is the like good one for this. And then we will say if password secure 123 exclamation, then print access granted and break the program right here. And otherwise we'll have to decrease the indent. Wrong password or wrong username. Actually we are only taking password here, so we'll just say wrong password here. Okay, so now if you run it and you enter 123 123 123 or anything else, it will keep on giving you the password prompt. But if you say secure 123 exclamation, okay, so we just made a mistake because it printed access granted and wrong password at the same time, which shouldn't have done. And if we try now and we enter, yeah, we are good to go now. Okay, so what happens here is if you enter the wrong password, it will keep on printing like this and you will be stuck in the infinite loop of enter password. But if you enter the correct password, which is secure 123 exclamation, it will print access granted and it will break the loop and it will get out of the loop and the program will end. Okay, so let's try a dangerous demo of infinite loop, or you can say a demo of DDoSing your own system. So for that, we will write while true, which is a infinite loop, and let's say logged in. So if you do that, it will keep on printing logged in like this. It's still printing. It's not stopping until I press Control C or Control Z. Yeah. After hitting Control C several times, it stopped. And this is how you DDoS your own computer. Okay. So now let's talk about the continue. Skip the noise. Continue says nah, skip this one. Next. Okay, so let's write the program now. And for this program, we will be using list. We will be discussing list in the next video. I know you guys don't have any idea about the list in Python, so that's why we will be discussing in the next video. And we just created a list of trusted IPs. It's like list is nothing but your variable which holds multiple values. And then we will create a list of normal IPs or IPs we wanna scan. And after this one, 8.8.8, which is Google DNS IP, and then 192.168.1.1, which is our router IP. And then I'll make a loop for IP in IPs if IP in trusted IPs continue. Otherwise, print scanning IP, comma IP here. Yeah. So now what it will do is, if IP is in trusted IP, so it means if any of these IPs occurs while looping this variable, it will skip that IP and then it will keep on printing the next one. So for example, it will say, okay, so I think there's a mistake here.
A few inches later.
Okay, so now the problem was I didn't give the indent in this print statement. So now if you run it, it will only scan your Google DNS IP. Okay, so let's move on to the next one now. And you might think why we don't scan these IPs, because we don't waste time scanning our own systems, and good security ignores noise. Okay, so now let's talk about pass. Pass does nothing. Actually, it does nothing. It's like your lazy friend who does nothing. So you can explain pass like pass looks useless until you realize it's a placeholder. Okay, so now you might be confused like what it does actually, even after the explanation, but after the program you'll know. So let's write a program and give make a variable and store admin in it. If role equals to admin, then pass. Else, okay, yeah, now it's fine. Then else print limited access. Okay, so now what will happen is, if role will be admin, it will do nothing, and if role will be anything else, it will say limited access. As you can see, it printed nothing. But if you say admin1, it will say limited access. So as I explained, pass does nothing. And this program means, okay, so what does this program do? It knows that something should be here and I'll add it later. And smart hackers plan smart coders too. Now that you can control loops, next we will learn about list, dictionary and tuples. And if this video made Python easier, like, subscribe and comment ethical hacker.